Por favor.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Good evening. We are students from UNAT University. Artists work by Mauricio Larrondo Murillo, Freeman Alexis Arboleda Fiasco, and Karen Turriago Montoya and of course me. So today we had a special guest. Her name is Lusaida Castillo, and we are officially happy to be here and share this presentation with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get started, okay? So I'm going to read something about us. So our goal is to help students to use the verbs to be and vocabulary related to numbers, colors, animals through short interactive speaking and listening tasks. So for our first activity, we had this icebreaker with consisting a link that will let you to generate. And the idea is that you have to draw your bite, okay? You can use the examples, you can draw how you feel today or your favorite food, okay? So let's go. Let's do it. So now let's move on to vocabulary and grammar game for Freeman.
Thank you, Gustavo.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. I am Professor Freeman. Before we continue, let's take a moment to review one of the most essential elements in English grammar, the verb to be. Even if it seems simple, to be is the foundation of many of the sentences we use to communicate in real situations. The verb to be is extremely important because it allows us to express basic information, who we are, where we are, how we feel, and how we describe people or things around us. These are the first ideas students need in any language to start real communication. When learners master the verb to be, they can build complete and meaningful sentences, which increases confidence and helps them speak earlier. In other words, to be is the bridge that connects vocabulary with true communications. For example, in the present tense, the verb to be has three forms: am, is, and are. We have eight pronouns. Um, if you join, if you use the verb to be with the pronouns, sounds like us. I am, you are, he, she, it is, we are, you are in plural, and they are. We use to be to talk about identity. For example, I am a student. We used to be to tell about emotions and states. For example, she is happy. And we can use to be for told about location. They are at school is an example. And we can use to be to tell about description. For example, it is beautiful. Now, listen some examples of use of verb to be. Example number one, I am Prima. I am Prima. You are students. He is a teacher. We are ready. Um, they are learning. It's easy. but it's very, very important. Now, I have a mini participation activity. Let's try a quick warm. I will give you a subject and you say the correct verb of to be. Are you ready? For
Okay.
example,
Yes,
I'm gonna
Freeman, we're
say,
ready.
for example, I'm gonna say I. You should to say am. The correct form of verb to be to the pronouns. Here we go. The turn is for Gustavo. Are you ready, Gustavo?
Yes, I'm so ready, Freeman.
Okay. She.
Is.
Great job. Manuel, are you ready? Manuel or Karen? Karen, are you ready?
Great.
Okay. They.
They are.
Excellent. Great job. Great job. Now, I will say a few sentences about myself using the verb to be. This is the last example. I am an English teacher. I am from Colombia. I am very tall. I am tall. I am interested in language. Now, you, Gustavo, Karen, and Manuel, uh, think of one simple sentence about yourself using am. Okay? A simple sentences.
Okay.
Gustavo.
Okay. So, using an, do you say that? Using an.
Yes. Yes, am.
Are or am. A-M.
Am. Am.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
sentence about you.
Okay. I am interested in horror movies. I love them.
Great. Job. Great. Job. I love to. Manuel.
Um, I used to the pronoun plus to be verb. I am a student. I am a good friend. Um, I am I am intelligent, among other.
Yes. Really, really great job, Manuel. Thank you. Karen.
Okay. I am from Colombia.
Yes, excellent. Great job. You are the best. And this is the activity. This is the micro teaching class about how to be. Excellent work. You are improving step by step. Remember, using the verb to be help us express basic idea in everyday communications. The more we practice, the more natural it becomes. Now, Professor Mauricio will continue by guiding us through simple dialogue using the verb to be so we can apply in real situations. Thank you, Mauricio.
Okay, but before he
Okay.
goes, okay, gonna say right there, thank you so much, Freeman, for that great explanation. I love the last exercise because even when it comes about creating like short sentences, and when we're not native speaker, it's really gets really hard, But when with these exercises, it was so great. So thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, I learned a lot today.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
My
So now
apology.
let's go with Mauricio. Okay.
Okay. Um, Hello everyone. My name is Mauricio Arraundo. In this moment, we will talk about appreciate my opinion with the topic, the verb to be, differently use of the verb, okay? The different learning style, the student you must be take into account such as auditory, visual, kinesthetic, analogy, and global experience to a development, cognitive, and community learning development, appropriate material, and a choice in part through the novel, variety presentation, and our content creates language learning most pure the scale student attendee or the imagine, no? I can see use the verb to be is important. You present the student and different presentation. For example, diapositive is the visual example, images, and discipline the preparation student professional environment, personal choice, important learning, student chose, didactic, authority, visual, and kinesthetic helpful, but confident individualism that will explore who to adapt teaching methodology to the family style what the some or the strategy you have found effective. For example, the verb to be, the verb to be, the verb to be by concise or the three part. Who are in one part is an art. The verb to be I used to describe, identify, characteristics, locate, and stay. For identify profession by I usually for say who and what is something for nationality or region. I used to indicate where some or sometimes come from locate or position, no? The equal for I used to tell where some or something is a given time. The describe characteristics start. I use with the object describe people and this mode. To from the present continue or working as auxiliary verb to be described addition that happen at the time of speaker. The function of the verb to be, the verb to be, I usually bear into any grammatical structure for present continue and present simple. Describe attention that are you currently at the time or speaker and subject plus to be verb and going. For example, they are eating dinner right now. They are dinner right now eating. For example, I am learning English is easy. For example, for passive for voice, possessive voice. I usually for construction or as voice passive and case all the time subject to verb to be participle and past. The car is repaired every year. For example, the report was written by Jenny what is the correct to be for the following subject? Question, what is the verb to be for the following subject? She, we, and I. Remember que the verb to be, I use a verb to be is comfort who are the am and is and are. Am and the verb to be together with a pronoun. For example, I, you, we, she, and they, no? The different learning style is the student continue with the feedback from the student.
Turn on your microphone, Karen.
Sorry. Thank you, Professor Mauricio. Hello, everyone. I am Professor Karen. I am very happy to be here with you today and to see how each of you participate in the class. You did wonderful. You expressing yourselves using colors, animal as and the verb to be. I can see the if effort and dedication you put into your work, and that is something that truly matters. Before we begin our reflection, I want to remind you that every small step you take in English is important. Learning a new language is not only about memorizing rules or vocabulary. It's about opening a new way of seeing the world every time you speak. Even if you make mistakes, you are learning and growing. Mistakes are not sometimes bad, they are part of the learning process. Um, Many times we think we don't have enough time to study English, but practicing doesn't mean spending hours in front of a book. If it can be sometimes simple, like listening to a song and repeating some words, watching a short video in English, or describe what you see around you using simple sentences like the sky is blue, my dog is black, or I am tired today. These small actions may make a huge difference when you practice every day, even for 5 or 10 minutes. Your brain starts recognizing sounds, structures, and words more naturally. And remember, you don't have to be perfect to speak. You just must be brave enough to try. The more you speak, the more you learn, the more you listen, the more confident you become. English is a skill, a lion skill. It improves with time, patience, and practice. So, I want to end by reminding you that English is more than a subject. It's a tool for your life, for your dreams, for your future. It connects you with people from all over the world with the new opportunities, with knowledge and culture. Please keep practicing even with it feels difficult, celebrate your progress, no matter how small seems. Every word you learn, every sentence you would, every moment you spend practicing, it all counts. I am proud of your effort today. You have done a wonderful job, and I am hope you keep this motivation alive. Remember, believe in yourself, trust your process, and never stop learning. Mm, Congratulations to all of you. You should really participate. Now, at least listen to your invited student who has some very special comments and reflection for use. Lusaida, welcome.
Okay. Okay. Hi, everyone. Okay, guys, it's a truly a pleasure to be part of this beautiful learning space today. I want to begin by congratulating each of you teacher and students for the great work you have shown throughout this activity. I could see the effort, creativity, and combining that you all brought to the lesson, okay? So from the very beginning, I noticed an atmosphere of participation and enthusiasm, which so valuable in English learning environments. Activity like this show how teamwork and communication can make language learning meaningful and enjoyable in real, okay? Thank you, guys. I really appreciated how to the class was structured, starting with icebreaker, the students follow by clear practical example using the verb to be, colors, I remember colors in animals, and then group activities that encourage participation. The teachers managed to integrate different strategies that promote interaction, pronunciation, and vocabulary use. I also valued how feedback was handled in respectful and positive way, that essential to help learners build confidence in speaking, guys. So remember, when students feel safe to speak, even if they make mistakes, their learning process becomes stronger and more enjoyable. And today, I could see that the sense on the confidence beginning to grow. I want to invite we continue practicing English outside the classroom. Speaking is not only rules or grammar. It's about connecting. Every word you say is a step forward. Practice a little every day. For example, listen to song, describe what you see around you. Talk to your classmate, repeat your phrases you love. The deals small, consistent and action made a big difference. So, and to the teachers can creating these kinds of dynamic, interactive sessions, the more real contextualizing learning fields, the more motivated students become to express themselves, okay? To close, I just want to say learning a language is a journey, one that requiring patience, curiosity, and heart. Guys, pay attention, be careful. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Be afraid of not trying. Every time you speak, you build a bridge between what you know and what you want to achieve. Congratulations, guys, to all of your wonderful participation today. Keep practicing, keep believing in your abilities, and remember, your voice is English matter. Okay, thank you for this space.
And thank you to all of you for your participation. Really, really thank you to our special guest, Usaida, by your really motivational words that motivate us to continue learning English every single day. So we hope that you and the all participants enjoyed this collaborative workshop as much as we did. Remember, practice makes progress. Have a great day, a great week. Keep speaking English. Thank you to all of you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.